Every morning the headlines shout, crypto crashes, stocks tumble, meme stocks soar, then vanish. Your phone buzzes with anxiety-inducing notifications, making investing feel like a wild, blindfolded roller coaster. Millions feel trapped in this chaos, chasing instant wealth and haunted by FOMO. Stories of overnight millionaires make you question your own choices, pushing you toward risky bets and away from patient saving. The constant hype and panic hijack your rational thinking, turning investing into an emotional minefield. Each market dip feels personal, every missed opportunity, a blow to your confidence. Instead of building wealth, you're gambling with your future and your peace of mind. The dream of financial freedom becomes a prison of worry as the market's whims dictate your mood. It's a modern casino, and the house always wins, leaving you drained and defeated. But what if there's another way? An ancient path that values peace of mind over adrenaline. Imagine a strategy built on wisdom, patience, and diligence, not luck or hype. This is the wisdom of King Solomon, whose legendary wealth came from discipline, not chance. His teachings offer a timeless blueprint for navigating today's financial storms. Let's explore how his principles can free you from the anxiety of modern investing. The lure of fast money is powerful and dangerous. Social media amplifies this, showing only the rare winners, never the thousands who lose. This creates the illusion that risky bets are the path to wealth, when they're usually a shortcut to disaster. Solomon warned, "Wealth gained hastily will dwindle, but whoever gathers little by little will increase it." Haste leads to carelessness, skipping research, ignoring fundamentals, and acting on hype. When you chase quick riches, you're not investing, you're gambling with your future. The emotional toll is immense anxiety, regret, and a constant sense of failure. Contrast that with slow, deliberate wealth building. It's not flashy, but it's built on certainty and control. Each wise decision is a brick in a fortress, not a house of cards. This approach replaces stress with confidence and fleeting excitement with lasting accomplishment. The difference? Gambling for a quick win versus building a legacy that endures. Choose the path that leads to real, sustainable wealth. Meet David, a regular guy, steady job, modest savings. He watched friends and strangers get rich quick in crypto and stocks, feeling left behind. Driven by FOMO, David abandoned his slow savings plan and bet his house down payment on a hyped cryptocurrency. He didn't understand it, but the online buzz was irresistible. For a moment, his balance soared. Then the crash came. In hours, his savings evaporated. The forums turned from triumph to panic. David was left with nothing but regret and shame. He couldn't face his family, haunted by the proverb, "Whoever is greedy for unjust gain troubles his own household." His hasty gamble didn't just cost him money, it shattered his confidence and peace. He lost sleep, his work suffered, and his dreams felt out of reach. David's story is a warning. Chasing easy money often leads to ruin. The emotional fallout is real. Shame, anxiety, and a sense of failure. The path of haste and greed rarely ends well. True wealth isn't built on shadows and hype. It's built on wisdom, patience, and discipline. Contrast David's gamble with the Queen of Sheba's approach to Solomon. She heard tales of his wisdom and wealth, but didn't rush in. Instead, she traveled to see for herself, asking hard questions and examining the reality behind the stories. Her method was due diligence. Skeptical, thorough, and patient. She looked for substance, not just shine, and only committed after verifying the truth. The result? A stable, mutually beneficial alliance, not a risky bet. Her reward was lasting value, not fleeting gains. The lesson: real wealth comes from careful investigation, not blind faith. Solomon's first pillar: only invest in what you truly understand. The prudent see danger and take refuge, but the simple keep going and pay the penalty. David's mistake was betting on something he couldn't explain. You wouldn't perform surgery after a TikTok video, so why gamble with your savings on things you don't grasp? Millions make this error daily, risking everything on complex assets they barely understand. True prudence means respecting complexity and knowing your limits. Invest in what you can explain, companies, funds, or industries you know. When markets panic, understanding gives you confidence to stay the course. Boring investments are your best defense. Stay within your circle of competence and you'll avoid costly mistakes. Solomon's second pillar: wealth is built slowly and steadily. Wealth gained hastily will dwindle, but whoever gathers little by little will increase it. There's nothing glamorous about this advice, but it's the surest path to security. The patient investor, consistently saving and investing, harnesses the power of compounding. Over decades, small, steady actions snowball into real wealth. The gambler may win big once, but usually loses more. True wealth comes from discipline, not drama. It's about your savings rate, not your luck. Commit to a plan, stick with it, and let time do the heavy lifting. The result? Lasting peace of mind and a solid financial foundation. Solomon's third pillar: seek the counsel of the wise, not the noise of the crowd. Where there is no guidance, a people falls, but in an abundance of counselors there is safety. Today, we're bombarded by opinions. Most are just noise. True counselors have experience, wisdom, and your best interests at heart. Ignore the hype from anonymous online voices and TV personalities. Seek advice from proven experts, seasoned investors, or trusted mentors. Wisdom is quiet, patient, and focused on the long term. Humility is key. Ask questions and listen to answers you may not want to hear. Wise counsel won't promise shortcuts, but will guide you to discipline and diversification. Surround yourself with real advisors and you'll build a buffer against costly mistakes. After losing everything, David realized he needed a new approach. He turned to Solomon's wisdom, seeking peace of mind over quick riches. First, he invested only in what he understood, reading, learning, and building confidence before moving a dollar. Next, he embraced slow and steady growth, setting up automatic investments in low-cost index funds. There was no thrill, just quiet satisfaction as he built his future brick by brick. Finally, David sought wise counsel, meeting with a reputable financial planner. He asked questions, admitted mistakes, and refined his plan. The advisor confirmed his new approach: slow, steady, and disciplined. David's journey became about process, not instant results. He found that true wealth was peace of mind, not a number on a screen. The anxiety faded, replaced by confidence and control. David was no longer gambling, he was building. His foundation was now solid, ready to weather any storm. What would Solomon invest in today? Not specific assets, but timeless principles. He'd ignore the noise, avoid shortcuts, and invest with understanding, patience, and wise counsel. These three pillars, knowledge, discipline, and guidance, form a fortress against ignorance, impatience, and impulse. Anyone can follow this path. It requires a change in mindset, not a stroke of luck. Choose discipline over drama, patience over panic, and wisdom over hype. Real wealth is a marathon built on countless small, wise decisions. The principles that built Solomon's kingdom can build your security today. Will you keep riding the roller coaster or step onto solid ground? Share your experience with patience versus haste in the comments.